Hello everybody and welcome back. Last time, after boarding the ship that is meant for Tolby and going through some lengthy preparations, we were ready to set off through the Caragol Sea. Today we're going to sail through the Caragol Sea and hopefully protect the ship from the incoming attack from monsters. So, before I forget, there are actually one thing that I wanted to check out here. If we inspect this barrel, there's a lucky medal. And since we are nearing Tolby, we're going to be using this soon, very soon. And actually, there is one more thing in the captain's quarters. We got a nut. Alright. So, if we want to set sail, we just have to go here and go below decks to speak to Kaja. Our replacement never arrived, but we are shoving off just the same. What about the sea monsters? Who's going to be protecting the ship? That'll be me, Uranus, and Sean on deck. And Isaac and his friends protecting you down here. Can we really depend on them? Isaac and his friends have seen more combat than even I have. Once again, how can he know? How can he tell that we're that experienced? But thanks, I guess. So there is nothing to worry about. If you say so, Kaja, we trust your judgment. And what will you do if any of you becomes incapacitated? We're not sure. What happens then? Another passenger will help row the ship. Do not worry about it. I had a word with the passengers. Who will go and give the order when the time comes? Good point. You should select a replacement and bring him here. Rowing requires teamwork. Be sure to balance the two teams. That is right. If we are not balanced, we won't make much progress. Right. You have your orders. I trust you will all do your best. Preparations ready! Ship's course clear! Alright, cast off! Row those oars! And we're finally off. Avast! Monster sighted! Monsters? Aye, Captain. Sea monsters. Captain, turn the rudder hard to starboard. Alright, I am turning. It's no use, it's too late. Ah! Monsters below decks! Isaac, take care of these beasts and save my mates. Alright, so apparently, I don't know where exactly we are positioned, but we were not able to prevent these monsters from getting in. So, let's approach these monsters. And we have a new enemy. They are Man-O-Wars. They are all level 17. They have 137 hit points, no synergy, 193 attack, 42 defense, 70 agility, and 1 luck. Their elemental resistances are 48 Venus, 7 Mars, 48 Jupiter, and 127 Mercury. And they have a Jupiter elemental power of 95. They normally yield 55 experience points, which then become 71 if we finish them off with a Mars gen. They drop 87 coins, which then become 113, and they say 1 in 32 chances, that then become a 1 in 8, that will drop an antidote. Now, as for their commands, they have the basic attack, and there's a 75% chance that we'll use it, and they have a monster skill called Poison Ink. which is a bonus attack that may inflict deadly poison, and there is a 25% chance that will use it. So, this is actually a good opportunity to show off our new synergies. Let's see if we can get to show off all 3. Besides revive, of course. Hopefully we won't have to show that off. Well, I guess Flare Storm will have to wait. Hey, are you okay? Looks like you took care of those sea monsters. We're missing an horseman! Oh no, he's unconscious! It looks like the sea monsters got one of our rowers. There's no way around it. Isaac, go ask one of the passengers to row, okay? Fine, that was the agreement anyways. Hop to it. So I don't know how the monsters managed to go inside, get around us and go downstairs. I don't know exactly where Isaac and the party was positioned, but that was a pretty poor station. Anyways, we can ask any of the passengers, and I'm going to ask this little guy here with the green cape, and he seems to be a swordsman, so he might be a warrior. Hey! You're not thinking of making me an horseman, are you? Yes. Grr. I cannot believe this guy is actually choosing me. Assigning such menial work to a proud person like me is going too far. Well, he'll suck it up and go down with us. Isaac, you are back, and you brought an horseman with you. Well, you're going to have to row for us. Alright, take your place. Now, we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. Or rather, we'll need you to actually protect this area, Isaac. Preparations ready! Ship's course clear! Alright, we're off! Row those oars! Monsters! Ah! Monsters below decks! Isaac, take care of this beast and save my mates. So it would seem that once again we were stellar at our jobs and these monsters managed to sneak past us. Let's see what this guy has to say actually. Yeah, I'm not afraid of monsters one bit, but I'm just an horseman now, not a warrior. So, they look like regular bats and the lizardmen, but if we approach them, we have two new enemies. First off, we have the lizard fighter. He is level 17, he has 212 hit points, no synergy, 204 attack, 61 defense, 60 agility and 2 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 72 Mars, 100 Jupiter and 127 Mercury, and it has a Mercury elemental power of 100. It normally yields 89 experience points, which then become 115 if we finish him off with a Martian. He drops 124 coins, which then become 161, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that then become a 1 in 4 that he'll drop a nut. Now, as for his commands, he has the basic attack, and there is a 75% chance that he'll use it, and he has the water blessing monster skill, in this case with a power of 50, a range of 3, and a 25% chance that he'll use it. And our other new enemy is the rabbit bat. They are level 17, they have 125 hit points, no synergy, 190 attack, 34 defense, 84 agility and 2 luck. Their elemental resistances are 127 Venus, 48 Mars, 7 Jupiter and 72 Mercury. They have a Venus elemental power of 95 as well as a Jupiter elemental power of 110. They normally yield 61 experience points, which then become 79 if we finish them off with a Jupiter gem. They drop 82 coins, which then become 106, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that then become a 1 in 4 that will drop a sleep bomb. Now, as for their commands, they have the basic attack and there is a 50% chance that they'll use it. They have a monster skill called Vampiric Fang, which is a Venus attack with a power rating of 35, which also restores their hit points based on the amount of damage that they deal, and there is a 25% chance that they'll use it. And they have the Sonic Wave monster skill, which is a Jupiter attack with a power rating of 45, and there is also a 25% chance that they'll use it. So, hopefully this time we'll actually get to show off Flare Storm. Let's see if they can actually survive until that, and Mia can continue to defend. And there we go. Very nice. Hey, are you okay? Looks like you took care of those sea monsters. We're missing an horseman! Again! Oh no, he's unconscious! It looks like the sea monsters got one of our rowers. There's no way around it. Isaac, go ask one of the passengers to row, okay? Fine. Hop to it. So, once again, we have to ask help from one of the passengers. This time, let's ask this boatman. What? Oh, no. Are you going to make me row? Yes. Huh? You do want me to row? Okay, okay, I'm going already. But I'm not gonna forget this, you. Alright, we got our second volunteer. Isaac, you're back, and you brought an oarsman with you. Well, you're going to have to row for us. Alright, take your place. Now, we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. Preparations ready! Ship's course clear! Alright, we're off! Row those oars! Ah! Monsters below decks! Isaac, take care of these beasts and save my mates! So, as you might have guessed, once again, we failed to stop the monsters. Let's see what this guy has to say. Ah! I have to row this ship because of you! And now a sea monster is going to eat me! So, this looks like 2 man-o-war and a regular harpy. However, when we approach them, we have a new enemy. This is a Virago. It is level 17. It has 185 hit points, no synergy, 199 attack, 47 defense, 89 agility and 4 luck. Its elemental resistances are 127 Venus, 48 Mars, 7 Jupiter and 72 Mercury, and it has a Jupiter elemental power of 110. It normally yields 87 experience points, which then become 113 if we finish him off with a Jupiter gem, and he drops 120 coins, which then become 156. And there is a 1 in 16 chances that then become a 1 in 4 that he'll drop an elixir. As for its commands, he has the basic attack, and there is a 75% chance that he'll use it. And he has a monster skill called Banshee Howl, which is a Jupiter attack with a power rating of 75, and it may inflict this stun status. So, once again, we have a small group of enemies, not too much of a threat. And Mia can continue to defend. Alright. And you probably figured out what comes next. Hey, are you okay? Looks like you took care of those sea monsters. We're missing an horseman. Oh no, he's unconscious. It looks like the sea monsters got one of our rowers. There is no way around it. Isaac, go ask one of the passengers to row, okay? Why not? Sure. Hop to it. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the chef here. You must be joking. You want me to row? Yes. You jerk! What do you have against me? How nice. Isaac, you're back, and you brought an horseman with you. Well, you're going to have to row for us. Alright, take your place. Now, we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. Or rather, we'll need you to protect it. For once, please. And the cook is still cooking while rowing. Preparations ready. Ship's course clear. Alright, we are off. Row those oars. I wonder what's wrong. The ship shouldn't be rocking this badly. Isaac! Isaac, up on deck! Isaac, there's a huge sea monster on the ship. If you don't do something, we will sink. You have to help us. If this ship sinks, everything we've done will mean nothing. Let's go back as some sea monsters. Alright, so we have a boss encounter coming up. It's actually, I want to do some preparation before. I want to trade some of these around. Make sure everyone has a few healing items on hand. Because I do have a strategy for this battle. And I figured this is a good opportunity to show off the level 4 summon tiers. The level 4 summons. I'm going to trade some gin between Isaac and Garrett. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. I know it looks kinda odd, but trust me, I do have a plan. Alright, let's go up. And the final creature on the Caragol Sea is the Kraken. It is level 25, it has 2400 hit points, 46 synergy, 216 attack, 60 defense, 80 agility and 21 luck. Its elemental resistances are 100 Venus, 25 Mars, 100 Jupiter and 175 Mercury. He has a Venus elemental power of 95 and a Mercury elemental power of 115. He normally yields 711 experience points, which then become 960 if we finish him off with a margin. He drops 5200 coins, which then becomes 6475, and he has a guaranteed drop of a Water of Life. As for his moves, he has the basic attack, and there is a 4.3% chance that he'll use it, and he has 4 monster skills, as well as a few synergy. First off, we have Poison Beat, which is a Mercury attack with a power of 20, and it may inflict poison, has a range of 1, and a 13.7% chance that he'll use it. Then up, we have Spinning Beat, which is a Venus attack with a power of 40. That may ignore a character's defense up to 50% of it, and there's an 18.3% chance that he'll use it. Up next, we have Dark Blessing, which is a Venus attack with a power of 70 that may cause Delusion, has a range of 3, and a 20.7% chance that he'll use it. Then he has the Water Blessing monster skill. In this case, it has a power of 100, as always, a range of 3, and there is a 16% chance that he'll use it. As for the synergy, he has the Ply synergy, and there's an 11.3% chance that he'll use it. The Drench synergy, which has a 9% chance, and finally the Frost Sphere synergy, and there's a 6.6% chance that he'll use it. And just like the Manticore, this enemy gets to attack twice. So, I'm going to go ahead and use every one of the level 4 summons. Let's begin actually with the Venus one, Judgment, the Might of the Apocalypse. Then we have Meteor, a meteorite from deep space. Then we have the Mighty God of Thunder, Thor. And finally we have Boreas, the God of the North Wind. So this strategy here is what is called a Summon Rush, which is basically going on an all-out offensive right from the start of the battle. It has a few downsides, because if you do not manage to kill or severely weaken your opponent, your party will be left pretty much defenseless. So it's a high risk, high reward strategy. I am not planning, I don't expect the Kraken to die after all 4 summons, but I do have a plan afterwards. So, 553, that's a pretty nice damage. Being the Mercury summon, Boreas will most likely do the least amount of damage, but let's see how much. 340, that's pretty good. And on the flip side, Meteor should be the strongest. Yeah, 738, that's a pretty good number. Okay, please don't... Alright, okay. So my strategy here is basically I'm going to stall until I have recovered a few of my Jinn, basically. I want to have Fever on Isaac and Scorch on Garrett and continuously attack the Kraken with them. And then I'm going to have Ivan basically use Impact to buff them so their Jinn deal even more damage. In the meantime, everyone has healing items, so let's actually heal everybody. I'll heal Mia and defend. And as soon as Mia has all of her 4 Jinn on set, she'll be on healing duty with Wish. We'll be fine as long as he doesn't focus too much on one character specifically. Alright. We managed to take a smaller amount of damage thanks to Granite, but that was still a bit tricky. So, we still don't have our Jinn, so let's defend. I think we can just go ahead and defend throughout this whole round. Please don't attack Ivan, or don't focus on him too much. Alright, he's fine. And Fever is set to Isaac. Good. Okay. I'm going to heal with Isaac and have Garrett heal himself. Actually, I'm going to have Garrett heal... No. I'm going to have Isaac heal Ivan. Garrett can defend and he'll be fine. And Ivan can start buffing up Isaac. Mia will need a few more turns until she can use Wish. Oh no, and then he poisons us. Alright, we can still manage this. We're doing fine so far. Actually, let's do this. Garrett can defend. Ivan can use impact once more to fully buff Isaac. And let's have Mia. Let's use some synergy, why not? Fully heal Garrett. Alright. Isaac. Ivan took some damage for his action since he was poisoned. Hopefully Garrett can survive this. Should be able to. Alright, yeah. Only 17 damage. And he's back. Okay. That was a bit close. Okay. Let's use this. Okay, one more turn and we'll have Scorch. Good. And let's start buffing up Garrett. And Mia has Wish, so everything should be fine. I might just leave Ivan poisoned. It is a bit obnoxious, but it is better than wasting a turn on curing that. Alright, we are ready to go all offensive. Let's begin. Fever and Scorch. And let's fully buff Garrett, and let's continue healing just in case. $282, nice. And we got him, yes. 924 experience points and 6,760 coins and some water of life. Thank you, Isaac. You did good against that Kraken. We lost another oarsman though. How? I need to check the hull. Go find someone to row the ship. So, unlike the previous battles, which took place below decks, this was entirely up. How did we lose an oarsman? Did he just panic and pass out? Ugh. Anyways, we have to ask one final volunteer, and I'm going to ask this old man. Out of all these people, you're asking a frail old man like me to row? Yes. You'll regret this when I collapse from exhaustion or something. Alright. Isaac, you're back, and you brought an oarsman with you. Well, you're going to have to row for us. Alright, take your place. Now, we'll need you to protect this area again, Isaac. Preparations ready! Ship's course clear! Alright, we are off! Row those oars! Land ho! So we finally reached Tolby, huh? No. That doesn't look like Tolby's coast. We must be off course. I don't recognize this place. You're right. That looks like an island. Maybe we should stop for a minute. We need time to check the ship's position. Let's head for that island and get our bearings. So, it would seem that somehow we managed to veer off course and we ended up reaching a mysterious island instead of the coast of Tolby. We reach the island. Rowers, rest those weary arms. Island? Isn't this Tolby? The ship went off course, and we're not sure where we are. We come to this island so we can get our bearings. Raise your oars and rest for a little while. If the ship isn't going anywhere, I'm not waiting down here. Let's take a break out front. Alright, so after we defeated the Kraken, actually, wait, what's wrong with this lady? I don't feel so well, don't talk to me. So, Isaac, you talked to the passengers, didn't you? The tour group is arguing about whether they should leave the ship. We like to go ashore and see if it's safe out there, but we promise we'll protect the ship. That's it! Isaac, can you go check out the island and see if there are any monsters? Sure. I see you're going to go for me, aren't you? I'm sure no one will complain if we scout out the island. There's no telling what kind of monsters are lurking on this island. Be extremely careful. Alright, so after managing to defeat the Kraken, we somehow managed to veer off course and ended up on a mysterious island. Next time we're going to explore what's in this strange island and see what lies at the very bottom of it. See you guys then.